We are your home theater and AV questions answered. This is AVRant. Want your home theater or AV question answered by Tom and Rob? Send it to question@avrant.com. Welcome to AVRant. I'm Tom Andry, and I'm here with
Rob H.
Bret. Bret is, what time is it? Okay, we are going to power through as many of these as we can before 11 o'clock. So 11 o'clock, I am out. Bret is running Kodi on an Intel NUC. That is the next unit of computing. Is that right?
That's what it stands for.
Yep. Well, I've got one of those, and I like it. My wife doesn't like it because the Wi-Fi is weird on it, but that just started happening, so I blame her. The HDMI output of the NUC runs to his Yamaha receiver, then out to his Pioneer Kuro. It works fine, except during playback of some dark scenes. The video brightness seems to flicker. He updated the drivers on the NUC, which seems to have helped a little, but didn't solve it completely. None of the other playback devices in the system have the problem. Do we have any solutions to offer? This really sounds like a Kodi issue. That's my feeling. I don't know.
I actually think it's an Intel, because these Intel NUCs use the built-in integrated graphics, right? Yeah. So this particular model that he has comes with a Core i3 that uses the Intel HD 520 graphics. Now, I'm just going to throw this out there because he says this is only happening with dark scenes, which really makes me think it is the dynamic contrast setting in the Intel integrated graphics, which is on by default. And of course, if you updated the drivers, it resets all your settings. Because why would you want to keep the old settings that you have?
The new settings have different fonts. You might read them and say, "Oh, well, now that you have it in Comic Sans, it makes a lot more sense." And then you'll change them.
So one other thing is going through the settings. You'll have your Intel HD graphics settings that you can find those in your control panel. And you have to be a little bit careful because up at the top, like let's say you go to the video section, and that's where you'll need to go to change this setting. It'll say video at the top, but the eagle-eyed among you will notice that there's a little inverted triangle next to that word video, which means the word video is a drop-down menu, which is not an intuitive way to set up a menu, but thank you, Intel, that's what you decided to do. And you must click that to get to the, what do they call it, image enhancements? Yeah, that's it. Image enhancements. And in there will be a checkbox that says dynamic contrast, which will be there by default. It will be checked, and you should uncheck it. You should uncheck it anyway. But I really actually think, Bret, that's what's going on here, because you said it's only happening in dark scenes.
That makes
sense. You're getting
this
sort of pumping of the light. I think it's the dynamic contrast.
And when I said that I thought it was like a Kodi issue. That's what I meant. I meant it was like a settings issue someplace within there. Yeah. So I said Kodi because I figured whatever. All right. Want your question answered? Send it to question@avrant.com. This is AVRant.
Now go out and listen to something.